Hello, let's discuss the solution for the IGCSE ICT exam, and we will discuss paper 2, document production. This one is March 2024, the examination. Let's take a look at the task. Here's a list of files for this paper. Right. And the first step here is to prepare evidence document. This document is going to be based on the evidence document from the archive in the RTF extension. This file should have your name, center number, candidate number. It has to be on every page of the document, so we're going to put it in the header. The name of the file has to be evidence in caps with your candidate number in the end. Let's start with this task. Here's the list of files, and we are going to change the file evidence. Let's open the file. All right. Right, this file has to have your name and the candidate number, center number on every page. So it means we should put it in the header. Let's put your name, center number, candidate number. For the test, let's put some basic numbers. You're gonna have your actual candidate number and center number on the actual exam. Right, let's save this file, and to save it, let's choose the work folder. I already have worked folder, your folder for saving your solutions. The name of the file has to be evidence capital letters, and also let's put candidate number in the end. Don't forget to change the format. It should be Word document, evidence 0001. In this file, you will put screenshots showing your work on the way. Task number 2, we are going to start with actually editing and document production. So you, as usual, have already prepared a document which you should change a little bit, maybe create some styles, add images or something like that. Here in the first paragraph, they usually just explain in general what is the task going to be about. There is no specific information which you should worry about. Okay, this document is about video gaming, just for you to know. First step here, we are going to work with file C02 gaming, also in the RTF extension. This file already has some information about the landscape, about the layout of this page. So it's A4 landscape orientation, and you should not change it. So you should keep it as it is. Also, it should have some 2 paragraph styles, which should also you should not change. And this file has to be saved with the name GA market. Right. Once you have this file created and saved in correct format, you should take a screenshot here and put it in the evidence document. So let's find this file and save it in the right name and format. So this is the folder with all the files. The file is called C02 gaming. Let's see. Let's save this file in the worked folder, and the name has to be GA market, capitals, GA market, and the file type has to be Word document. Don't forget to change it here, GA market. Once you have it saved, you should also put a screenshot in the evidence document showing that you actually created a file with the right file extension. This is what is specified here. Yeah, make sure that the evidence has file type. So let's go to the folder. Here you kind of have file type, but it's always better to make it more visible completely. So let's select it again, just in case, GA Market. This is the folder, and let's take a screenshot. To take a screenshot, you can use Windows Shift S combination, and it will allow you to select, select the file. While you're selecting, you also should include the file path that is in correct folder, name and file type. Let's take a screenshot, and once you have it, you don't have to save it as a picture. You can go directly to your evidence document and just paste it after in the step, in our case step number 1. So let's paste it. Here's how it looks. Okay, step number 1. Next step. All right, I'm just going to read it. Place in the header of the GA Market document the text gaming review by, followed by your name, center number, candidate number. Here it has to be center number and then candidate number. So here maybe the order is a little bit changed. It has to be right aligned. Yeah, and also we should put in the footer automated page number also right aligned. Let's try to do it. So in the GA Market, let's put in a header. It has to be right aligned, so it may be convenient to actually use insert header, and here you have different options to insert it, and you have the one which has 3 positions for elements in the header. Because we need the right one, so let's insert this one with 3. Let's remove the left and the center one and just put the text in the right one. So how to remove it? You just click once and press backspace. Delete this one, and instead of this one, we are going to put the text gaming review by, here you put your name, and here they ask first center number, then candidate number. So, well, for now I'm just going to put some generic information here. Right, so this is the header part, has to be right aligned. Also in the footer you should put page numbers right aligned. So let's do a similar fashion. Let's go footer, also choose 3 elements here. So this one we're going to remove, center we're going to remove, and to the right one let's actually put the page number. So let's click on it so it's highlighted. Then on the top panel of the Word you have different things you can insert. Here we want to insert page number, as the cursor already highlights the right position. So let's choose current position and choose plain number. It's going to be page number. Let's see if it works. Fine. Yes, so this is page number 1. This is page. Next one is page number 2. Looks alright. All alignments match the page margins. No other text or placeholders is included in the footer header area. And it headers and footers displayed on all pages. I guess this is alright. Let's see the next one. Select the subheading games and the following text up to and including the paragraph ending same hardware and performance. And with this text they ask us to change the layout into 2 columns with a space of the width 1.5 centimeter. Okay, let's see. Subheading games, this is where we start. It has to end with same hardware and performance. So this is the subheading games. This is it. You can find where it should finish just by looking at it, but maybe more convenient to search for this text and to be sure. So let's go Control F for searching, and here we're going to search for same hardware, the words same hardware. Here it is. So this is the kind of the last paragraph which should be in this division. So let's select it from here to the games subheading. Let's select it. This part of the text has to be changed a little bit. The layout has to be changed. So let's go, well, it's selected. Let's go to layout. It has to be 2 columns, but because here they actually specify the spacing between the columns, let's not choose 2 columns. Let's go for more columns. And here, when you choose 2 columns, you actually can specify the spacing. So it has to be 1.5 centimeters. This is how it looks. Right, looks fine. This is step number 3. Step number 4, apply numbered bullets to this text from action games to role-playing games. All right. So this has to be, these numbers has to be aligned at the left margin. Should have single spacing between the lines. Also no spacing before and after each line. And after the last element, after the last kind of point in the list, there has to be 6-point space. Okay, let's try to do it. So here is this text. Usually it's written just on separate lines, and it's kind of more or less visible when you look at the text. From action games to role-playing games. All right, so let's select all these elements. To make it as a list, numbered list, let's go to the Home tab, and here you have different options. So you can make it a bullet list, or you can make it number list. Let's make it number list. Make it number list. What else are the parts here? So it should be aligned at the left margin. So while it's selected, let's go to the paragraph settings. So here I have paragraph section, and let's go to the settings to specify the alignment. So indentation has to be 0. Let's remove here all other parts. The spacing between the lines has to be single, and spacing before and after the lines has to be 0 as well. So let's remove here kind of this information to make it 0. All right, this is how it looks. And the last part here is that there gotta be 6-point space after the last item. How we can do it? Let's just select the paragraph after date and make 6-point spacing before. So it will visually be the same thing more or less. So we select the paragraph after it, any part of it, and then let's make 6-point spacing before. So let's go again to paragraph settings and specify here 6-point. Great. That was step number 4. Step number 5. In this question, you should create style with specified properties. It has to be based on default or normal paragraph style. Name has to be GA subhead. Font style serif. Okay, this is the size, alignment center, all this information about the text. Single line spacing 0 before and after as a space. And after you finish this, you should take a screenshot and put it into your evidence document. Okay. When you create style here, it's important not to kind of mess up your styles already, like kind of the styles you already have. So for example, let me just put the cursor, because when you create the style, it will automatically apply to the part of the document where you have the cursor. So it may mess up the actual original style. So let's just choose, let's say, the first paragraph, and kind of remember that original style was GA body, so that we know after creating a new style that we should get back to this style. So let's put the cursor there, and let's create a new style. So let's click on the style tab. Here we have list of styles, and to create a new one, let's go to the button, new style. Right, this style has to be called GA subhead. Be careful with the capital lowercase letters. This is where you get your points for writing everything. Kind of spelling has to be exactly as they ask. GA subhead, GA minus subhead. It has to be based on default or normal paragraph style. So let's go to this style based on normal. Font style has to be serif. So serif, it means we can choose Times New Roman. If the question was to make it sans serif, you could choose Arial, for example. So serif Times New Roman. Font size has to be 20. Let's put 20. Alignment has to be center. Enhancement has to be bold, italic, all caps. So bold, italic, and all caps. This is a little bit more sophisticated. Let's go to the formatting button here. Then we have settings for font, and here you can choose all caps. All caps. Okay. There has to be single line spacing and 0 space before and after. So for these settings, let's go to format, paragraph, 0 lines, single line spacing, 0 before and after. I think this looks fine. Right. Yeah, this is the style. Let's also, before actually creating it, let's go and take a screenshot to put it into the evidence document. So Windows Shift S, let's choose this part. Okay, all right, yeah. So to go to another file, let's go click OK to create the file. So in the evidence, you can put it on step number 5. You can make it maybe a little bit smaller, but all right. Just important when you print, it has to be visible. So yeah, if it's too big, it's not a problem. Right, so as we discussed, because the cursor was at the first paragraph, it kind of messed up and kind of applied the style created to this first paragraph. So we should go back, as original one was GA body. So let's just click GA body to get back to the right style here. And our style, which we created, is still there. Yeah, just we don't apply it to this paragraph. All right, let's see what is the next question. Question number 6. Identify the 3 subheadings in documents and apply the GA subhead style to each one. We're just gonna apply our new style to the subheadings. So let's go to the file. So what are subheadings? Okay, these ones you just have to take a look at the document and see which part of the document look like a subheading. So this clearly looks like subheading: games, video game consoles, and cloud gaming. There has to be 3. Let's apply these ones. Right, the first one, the second one, and the third one. This is question number 6. Next one, question number 7. Locate and move the paragraph cloud gaming's method, which ends with to access content, and it has to be new paragraph after cloud gaming heading. So you just have to take one paragraph and move it right after cloud gaming. Let's try to find it. Cloud gaming is a method. Let's again search for this. Well, okay, here it is. Cloud gaming is the method, plain blah blah blah, which kind of ends with to access content. Yeah, that's what they want us to do. Yeah, so let's select this text and cut it. We cut it, and we should move it right after cloud gaming. So let's go here and paste it here. And add a new paragraph. Okay. This is the task. I just remove the space kind of in the place where I cut the paragraph, so there's no kind of blank lines. All right, looks fine. Let's also save the file just in case, yeah, so we don't lose the progress. Next step number 8. Place a cloud shape aligned to the right of the column and the top of the paragraph, starting with "there are many advantages." And you also should change this shape, that it has to be 5 centimeters wide. It should have a thick border, like 3 to 4 point thick border, light gray shading, and text has to wrap around the shape. Sometimes in this type of questions they ask to insert an image. Here the question is to insert a cloud shape. Let's try to do it. So this has to be in the kind of right top of the paragraph, starting with "there are many advantages." So let's search for "there are many." Here we go. Okay, I'm going to close the styles. Okay, here's this paragraph. So the question is to put here the shape, and just move it to the top right of this paragraph. So let's go to Insert, Shapes. Here we have different shapes. Take your time, try to find the right one. We need cloud shape. Let's see. For a cloud shape, this is not really the one. Let me take a look. All right, here you go. This is the cloud shape. Okay, let's put it here. It has to wrap around the shape, so let's choose the wrapping has to be square. What else? It has to be 5 centimeters wide. So here on the kind of standard tab shape format, in the right you have the size of the image, so we can actually change it to make it 5. So the width has to be 5. Great. Okay, what else? It has to be, the outside border has to be 3 to 4 point thick, so they don't ask specifically, it has to be in this, in this range. How to do it? We can do it, for example, using this settings here, shape outline, and here you can choose the weight, and here you have like 3 or 4.5, so okay, 3 is fine. 3 is fine, and has to be light gray shading. So let's go to the fill part and choose the shading here. Okay, there are different settings here. I mean, you kind of have a reference here in the in description. So yeah, oh yeah, and one I think I forgot is that it has to be black. The border has to be black. All right, looks fine. Looks all right. And also it should be right top corner of this paragraph. So let's move it to the right top corner here. Okay, this is right. All right, something like this. Something like this. This is question number 8. Next question, number 9. Enter text cloud gaming into the cloud, and it has to be black color, bold type. It should fit into this cloud, and should actually be in one line, like here they show in the in the task. Let's try to do it. So how to add text is right click, here you have option add text. It has to be cloud gaming. cloud gaming. Let's change this text. It should be black color, yeah, and it has to be bold. Let's choose bold one. Now you see it's not in one line actually, so let's maybe choose a little bit smaller font size so it actually fits in one line of this image. Okay, looks alright. This is question number 9, and the last question here. They usually put a lot of points here, so that kind of here you should kind of just check that your file, your document is fine overall. So specifically, let's just go step by step here. It's not split over 2 columns or pages. Oh yeah, so the list is not split. Let's check that the list is not split. Here actually it is split. So yeah, you see like there's the first element of the list on one page and there are others on the other. So let's actually just add, you know, enter next line so that the list is on one column. There are no widows and orphans. This is the part where, for example, you have let's say a heading of something. Let's say on this column you have a heading, and then you don't have and then the text, actually content, starts in another column or another page. So this is not really what we want to have in document. So in this case we can add extra, you know, extra spaces. Here it looks fine. Original styles are maintained, right? So it wasn't really changed. The headings and the body. All styles apply consistently. Spacing consistent between all items. Right. One thing which is maybe a little bit tricky, it has to also document should not have spelling mistakes. So, and this is what you actually have to fix here. Well, kind of, you have hints. So for example, here you have a word realistic, which is highlighted in red. We just have to fix it back. So, and also word simulation. So you right click and you have here the correction of the word. Let's see if there's any other part of the document highlighted in red. I think it looks fine. Yep. Looks alright. So this is going to be the final. Yeah, this is it for the task. Thank you for listening. There was document production paper 2, March 2024.